Hi, just to answer some questions about the final project. Here's what you would do here in the technology-based class. The very final project here this week, what you're working on, the signature assignment, is about a 5-minute presentation. You can go a little bit longer, which is going to be, as it says here, a screencast, just like what I'm making right now, using Screencast-O-Matic or whatever program that you want. And show me at least 3 skills that you've learned during this class and how you've used those. You can just talk about it, okay? So maybe show them. What I tell people is maybe have like the screens open in the background and then kind of just click through and just show like a different example of a skill that you've learned. So what you want to do is you want to go actually to Teaching Channel, as it says here. So here's your document with instructions. It does say you'll get invited. That actually probably isn't going to happen because I have to invite you one by one. But teachingchannel.org here, you don't have to do /Fresno actually. You can just do teachingchannel.org and then sign in. And then you'll see a group if you do a search for tech-based communication. Click on down to where it says groups here. And look for the one that says Dorman. Right here, the one that started on 5/27. It's tech-based communication. It's going to be the one that make sure it says 16.489. That's the most recent version of the class. And then go to discussions, and what you'll find is people are, once you've saved your screencast file, and I see Bradley has a post there already, but you go to new discussion, you say here's my screen, here's my presentation. You attach a resource by going to something like this, a new resource. Choose your file. Okay, I'll just pick a random file. Obviously you would choose your video here. Give it a title, give it a quick description, submit it, hit submit again, and then it'll be submitted to Teaching Channel. But the really cool part is when people have uploaded their projects, you can click on it here, and what I'd like you to do too is comment on at least 2 other people's projects. And what's neat about Teaching Channel, if you haven't seen this feature before, is as the video is playing, you're able to add notes throughout the video here. And your notes would show here, they're time-stamped, so someone can tell exactly when you were saying something. So if you want to comment specifically on a skill that this person learned, then you can do it at that time. And what's also really interesting is then under all notes, the notes from other people only in this group are going to be on the video, again, time-stamped. So you may find that that you have similar sentiments. It's kind of a nice place that you can kind of get ideas back and forth from each other. So if you see someone using, Twitter in a way that you just hadn't thought about before, you can make a comment about that, and maybe you guys can connect on Twitter. Or maybe you see someone using Excel and you say, hey, how'd you do that? And they can send over files and you guys can be in touch with one another. So encourage you to use Teaching Channel in this way. Again, the screencast itself, this person used a Prezi, but you can just use PowerPoint if you want, and you're just doing a screencast of the presentation. My internet is having a tough time this morning. And if you have any questions, please let me know on how to actually make the screencast. Like I said, I recommend using Screencast-O-Matic. There is a short video on how to do that in the first section. And that's our final assignment in a nutshell. If you can get this done, basically the sooner the better. You have until June 12th, technically, when I submit grades. But obviously the sooner we get this done, the better for everyone, because it takes me some time to go through and watch and grade the videos, as well as trying to make comments on everybody else's too. So enjoy.